Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's event. We're so excited that you guys have joined us. This is our second week in our 6-week little training. We have some awesome notes, we have some awesome leaders, some awesome tips, and we just want to feed you guys with a bunch of information so you can have a successful business. So my name is Jessica Abear. I'm a presidential diamond leader with the company with It Works Global. And I have three other awesome leaders on tonight's Google Hangout with me. Miss Lauren Berriman.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm a double diamond. I've been in for 3 years.
Lauren, what exciting news did your family just share?
Oh, yes, we just announced my dad is retiring. He's put his 2 weeks notice in, and actually he did it on Friday, but he came home today and said that this Friday may be his last day. So we are pumped. We are
Oh
so
my goodness, that is so crazy. So your mom does this full time, like you got in because of her,
Yep.
and your dad's kind of been watching you guys' journey. He's been with Lexus for how long?
He's been with Lexus of Nashville for 22 years.
Wow. And he's
Yes.
gonna retire, rewire, and be able to travel with you guys and go do all the fun stuff that you guys do all the time.
Yep.
Is that
He's
so
gonna
cool?
be days, and I'm gonna be like sitting pretty. So I was like, okay.
That is so awesome. So like just have your family with you, you know?
I know.
It's so cool. All right, Miss Rachael Tripp, brand new presidential diamond leader.
Yay!
How
Yeah.
cool is that?
Hey y'all. Yeah, I'm Rachael Tripp, Presidential Diamond with the Orcs Global. Just made last night. I just hit 2 years, August 16th, and do this full time. Company's completely changed my life. It's amazing.
That is so incredible, Rachel. 2 years with a company and you're a presidential diamond leader. Like did you dream like when you first started that was possible? It's crazy.
No, me and Katie I messaged Katie the other day and I'm like, Katie, did you ever think that we would be talking about triple diamond, average $10,000 a month, presidential $16,000 a month? And she's like, no, Rachel. And I'm like, me neither. This is crazy. And now I'm just like, yeah, what's next? You know?
Right? It's so crazy. But you were like that at executive. You were like, yeah, what's next? And I think that's the difference, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. All from picking up your Blitz card in the trash can. So.
Woo! Miss Katie Fontenot, Miss brand new triple diamond.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Katie Fontenot. I've been in the company since April of last year, so I just hit my 17th month in the company, and I just went triple diamond.
Yay! That is so exciting. That is so exciting. So, Rachel, what do you think? Where are you from? Tell us a little bit about yourself and in your journey with It Works.
Okay, yeah, my story. Like I said, I joined 2 years ago. Jessica came and with her husband and their little boys and came and ate at Bass Pro at the restaurant. And they handed a Blitz card to the host, and the host looked at it, turned around, and just threw it away. And I just picked it up, and as soon as I saw it, what, Jess? Probably 10 minutes after you left, I was like,
Yeah.
hey, who is this? I need whatever you have. And Jessica, you came over and
I went back to Bass Pro Shop. I remember that. We were standing on the little bridge where you feed the ducks.
yep, and I was like, I have to do this. You came over and I said, how can I make money? And here we are now. Um, I guess I'll just go through my story real quick. Whenever I joined, I signed up 5 distributors like my first 2 months, and then I just kind of got down. I was in college and things weren't working out, my degree that I wanted, so I just went ahead and graduated in general studies, and I was going through a really bad breakup, and Jessica knew that, and this is how awesome our leaders are and just the people are in this company, because she saw how down I was, and she's like, Rachel, you have to come to conference. And I was like, nah, I'm good, I'm not going, I don't have the money. And she's like, you're coming to conference. And I was like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to get there, what am I going to do? She said, just get your ticket and get in the car with me and my family. And I was like, I've never even met your family before, Jess. And so 2 o'clock in the morning, I hopped in the car with y'all. We went all the way. It was Tampa was the first one, huh, that I went to?
Yep.
y'all. Yeah, so I'm sitting there at conference and I'm hearing all these stories, and this was my aha moment. People were getting up there and I'm like, debt free. I had 5 credit cards at that time, maxed out. Victoria's Secret, y'all know that just maxed. I mean, I was at like 2K Victoria's Secret, and Best Buy, Capital One, and a Chase, 2 different banks. It was bad, really bad. But anyways, I was listening to Mark Pentecost. He had this section of debt free. And I was like, are people really debt free because of this company? And so that right there it hit me. And y'all, the first day at conference, I was sitting there wondering, why was I there? Who does that? Like, that is sad. And I just hate even saying that. God, I don't want to cry. But I was sitting there wondering, like, Veronica, Jessica, Veronica and Crystal was who you were like, yeah, Rachel, this is them. Go with them. They'll show you where to go. I have other stuff to do. But, well, you were going to VIP, And so I was just sitting there, I'm like, why did I come to this? And that is sad, right? And it's not even like 2 hours later, I was up standing, dancing with Veronica and Crystal, like we were best friends. I loved everybody there. And by the end of the day, I was crying my eyes out. And I went home. At conference, I was executive. And I went home 2 or 3 months later, I got diamond, a $10,000 bonus. 2 months later, I went double, and then 6 months later, I went triple, and then now I'm here presidential. So
that's so
$50,000 bonus last night too, by the way.
$50,000 bonus.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
I know.
A bonus. $50,000 on top of commissions. A bonus. That is crazy.
It's awesome. We're definitely blessed.
Yes.
And I have just. Shannon McLean, she commented on or posted on my Facebook wall yesterday. She's like, I love the person that you have become. And and I was telling someone this today, and it was kind of sad, but I was like, It Works Global got me in church again. And now I love my church. And I was just, I'll go every other Sunday, every 2 Sundays. But this company and the faith that Mark has, and just everybody, and you, Jess, you're just awesome. It Works Global got me back into church, and I'm just a completely different person a year later. And it really is all because of this company.
It's so crazy. And Rachel, you started off, so, let's talk a little bit about your journey, because I remember, I did a party for you, and then you kind of ran with it from there. Did you build your business through parties, or did you just get it started like that?
Honestly, I had a few parties, and I've done pretty much everything else social media.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Eric Worre, I remember you said just last year at Vegas, not this past year, but the one before this, you came home and you told us, you told me, you're like, Rachel, Eric said go where the people are, and the people are on social media. And so right then it clicked, and I'm like, that's where I'm going.
Yeah, it's so true. I mean, everybody's on there.
Since then, I've built my whole business on social media. Of course, I have people stopping me with my magnet. So if you do not have a magnet, you need to get you one. It's only $16. I have people still stopping me in Baton Rouge. One girl that last week called me, and I'm like, who is this? And I'm like, gosh, I was on my way to the chiropractor. I didn't want to answer it, but I'm like, it's somebody calling about the company, And I look over, and she's next to me, her and her husband. Hey, girl, what's that crazy wrap? Met her at the end of the day and sold her a wrap.
That's awesome.
So, I love it. I know.
So how are you finding people on social media? How are you able to get leads and connect with people? I know we all have our own certain ways, but what are the ways that you're finding people and connecting with them and getting them in as potentials?
What I am doing is I'm adding random people from, like, I'm going to, like, different states, but I am checking first. I'm checking their profile out, even their friends. If they have any It Works Global people, you do not add them. Okay, we've had that happen, a couple people on my team, and I'm like, you do not add people that if you see green on that Facebook, you do not add them. You do not want to take anybody's potentials. So just adding random people on Facebook and really just posting every single day, and people are going to see that. A lot of people are like getting discouraged, and I'm like, no, you post at least 3 times a day. And, if you're wanting distributors, you post success stories. Katie went triple last night. I screenshotted Katie. Well, no, I posted it, but I posted Katie's triple diamond post. And, all kinds of people were sharing it, and so many people saw that. People want to see how this company is changing your life. They want to see that you're just an awesome person. You're having fun. Like, oh my gosh, Lauren, in Vegas, I was so jealous. I wanted to be with y'all. So I know a million other people felt that way too.
You know, I really did have a lot of people message me after that, like, girl, why did you get to go to Vegas? I'm like, I get paid to go to Vegas, baby. If you're not getting paid to get lucky in Vegas, you need to call me.
Exactly. That's it. Show people how this company's changing your lives. Show people just how happy you are. And I mean, even if you're messaging them and you're not happy, still fake it.
People are drawn to that excitement, you know, and I was talking to a potential today, and she's like, I spoke to a couple of different distributors, but you seem like you really like this. I was like, I do. I love it. Like, all my friends do it. The products are awesome, and I get to help people, and that's my passion. So that
you say,
your attention.
And say, I always say, girl, I cannot help you make so much money. You know, I said it in our little huddle call this morning. Even if you don't know that even if you don't know that this new distributor or potential is gonna make money, you know, we believe that they will. And you have to believe it, and then they'll believe it too. So you just speak life into them and just believe that this company is gonna change their life, and you just have to make them believe it. That's just what I do.
That's awesome. Can you tell us one of your, like, biggest ahas? Like, one of your ultimate ahas, like, and if you don't know what an aha moment is, it's, like, just something that really, like, struck you, resonated with you, something that really, like, you learned a lot from if you're watching. Just tell us one that, like, really has stuck with you and helped you, you know, grow and build your business.
Gosh, I wasn't prepared for that. Sorry. The biggest aha moment lately was the One Team, One Mission, and just seeing that how much I've grown in 2 years. Like, y'all, my first time I got up, and Erica Gibbs, if you're on here, Jessica, you were there. I think Katie was there too. Y'all, I would not even hold the microphone. I stood up, and I think maybe I went diamond. And yeah, I went diamond, and I stood up, and I was like, oh my gosh, like shaking, and just to know that how much this company has just changed me just in such a just awesome way. Like, I'm just so much a better person just because of this company and the people that are in it. And Jessica, you've completely changed my life.
Aww.
And really just that, my aha moment was the One Team, One Mission the other day, and just seeing that going to events is what did this. Going to events and getting on team calls, and here I am today. The One Team, One Mission was how many people there? The whole room was packed. I never in a million years thought that would be me. I thought I was going to be a substitute teacher.
Yeah, it was such an incredible event too. Like, everything, it was so detailed. Like, you had every topic covered. They had panels. They had the product table. It was Gives Back to Children's Cup. Like, the whole event was over the top. I mean, it was the first time I got to just sit there and, like, enjoy it, and it was so amazing. I left there like, oh my goodness. You know, Rachel, you're so awesome. I am so excited I get to sit next to you in VIP lanes. Like, the first presidential. I'm so excited, and it's like the floodgates are open now, and here comes all of your girls and all of the NOLA team. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun.
I know. Hey, this is awesome. I love it.
That's exciting. All right, Miss Katie, Triple Diamond. We love you, Rach.
Thank you, Rachel.
Hey.
Hey.
So I guess I should just start with my story.
Yes. Tell us your name, where you're from, how long you've been with the company. Introduce yourself.
Okay. So, as you know, I'm Katie Fontenot, Triple Diamond, newly. Just last night I promoted. And my husband went diamond with me, so that was really awesome. Basically, I started in April of last year. My son was born at the end of March, March 21st, and he was only 3 weeks old, and Will kept, like, asking me, okay, what are you going to do now? Like, okay, I had a design business. I was a graphic designer. I did wedding cakes and birthday parties. Like, that was my thing. I was really good with people, but, like, it just stressed me out. It was a lot of work. And I didn't want to do a whole lot of work whenever I had Liam. I was breastfeeding, and I was just stressed out. So I told him I didn't want to do that anymore. He was like, okay, what are you going to do? Because I had taken a semester off of school because I was going for graphic design. And I basically just told him, I said, I just want to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, that's all I want to do. And he was like, all right, you know. He said, but, like, you're going to get bored. You need to find something that you want to do. So I started looking into the oils. I had a friend that did doTERRA. And then I had a friend that did Advocare. And I just was not interested. Like, I was like, you know, I might be good at network marketing, but none of the companies that I saw I was interested in. And like I told them I would sign up, but I just never did. And then Rachael started popping up on my newsfeed again. Like I started seeing all of her posts. And one particular post that caught my eye at the time, and it was just like the day that I had decided that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, I saw her post, and it was the perfect timing, the perfect post. And that's why I tell my team to post all the time, because you never know when someone's going to need to see your post that day. And so I saw her post saying that she was about to promote to Diamond, making as much as a teacher, including her rap cash and stuff. And I was thinking, you know, if I can make as much as a teacher can, that can just be like a salary that I have on the side of wheels, and that would be perfect. So I messaged her, and instead of asking her about the business, I just asked her about a rap, because I had no idea what she was doing. I just wanted to do it with her. And I had known her from like mutual friends, so I wasn't really close with her, so I was nervous to message her. So I messaged her about the rap, and I told her, I was like, you know, I really want to try it. I just had a baby. And then at the end, I kind of said, oh, and I might be interested in selling it. And then she got super excited. She was like, oh, my God, Katie, you know, call me, message me, text me right now. Like, just super excited, because I messaged her at midnight because I was still up feeding the baby. And then she said, y'all are having a 1-team-1 mission in May, and that I should go. And I was like, okay, and send me a website, and I'll sign up. So I signed up that night. It was like Easter Sunday, I think, that the next day. And so whenever I signed up, I just kind of rolled with it. She told me to watch my training videos. I'll watch them the next day. Just basically went from there. Signed up my low customers, and then I didn't even really know how to chart. I just figured, you know, that I would make more money if I had more people selling with me. So towards the end of my first month in the company, I started to chart, and I told Rachael how close I was, and she was like, girl, you only need like this much to go executive. And I was like, what, really? And so I was super excited when I got my first promotion. So I went executive my first month, Ruby my second, and then Mark was doing this promotion. If you got Diamond in 3 months, you get the $10,000 bonus. So I got Diamond in 3 months and got the $10,000 bonus, and just went from there. It was crazy.
So awesome. And you did this the whole time you had a brand new baby. Leah,
Yeah.
like, he was born, and then you started a business at the same time.
And I want to point something out really quick. You mean you didn't get in and get it all figured out and like have everything figured out and then you did it? Because I have some people that seem to think like, wait, I can't do anything in this business until I figure everything out and how I'm supposed to do everything. So you just said you just got in and you didn't even know how to chart.
No, I didn't, but I figured, you know, if I had girls sign up with me,
Yeah.
I'd make more money.
That is awesome. That is really awesome, because it is. I know that it's hard in the beginning not knowing what you're doing. You know, it's not like we went to training for this, but here's the amazing thing that she just is basically saying. We are here to help you guys figure it out. No, I mean, I've been in 3 years. I don't have it all figured out either. But Mark and Pam and Cindy, they're paving a way. They've got the steps to success, and they're here to help us do that. So here she is. She didn't know what she was doing in the beginning, and now look, she's triple diamond, you guys. That is so huge. So stop letting fear of failing, you know, keep you guys from starting. Just start. Just share. And you can be where she is today. I just wanted to point that out because that was huge. I really liked that you said that.
Yeah. And it's so true, because a lot of girls that sign up with me, they start to freak out, and they're like, okay, we need to, you know, I need to know everything.
Yeah.
And like whenever I joined, I didn't need to know everything. I was just like, okay, let's just start, whatever.
Yes.
Like, you're not gonna start anywhere if you don't do anything, and you're just waiting to learn from someone, So
Yes,
I just asked questions as I went.
That is perfect. And I know that, what is it that this little quote was? 100% of the people who never take step 1 will take step 2. Or what was that? Remember that they said? If 100% of people, if they never take step 1, they'll never get to step 2. Right?
Exactly.
Like if you're not willing to take the first step, you're never going to get to any steps after that. So how are you really building, and how are you growing? How are you getting potentials right now? How are you getting people on your team? What works best for you?
Well, since day one, the first thing I told Rachael when joining was that I was a new mom. I didn't think I'd have time for parties, meetings, whatever. Like, I was just like, I'm just going to try to do this from my house. But soon after I started, I mean, I was taking social media to as much as I could. I was posting 10 times a day. And, like, once I started doing it, like, I wanted to go to meetings. Like, I didn't want to miss anything. And so I've never thrown my own party before. I've been just through social media, but I've helped a lot of girls with their launch parties, and I've helped a lot of girls with, like, online parties. And my main thing is making sure that my team knows how to throw parties. But I personally, I've never done a party, like, at my house. So unless it was, like, kind of like just like a party and a training in the same thing. So social media is where I built from day one, but I saw a change in the way that my business was going after I went to conference this past year in 2015 to Limelight. I don't know what it was about conference except for me hearing John Eric for the first time. He was talking about how we need to stop being so adsy and be more creative, be more mindful of what people want to see, and just share more of your life. And so after I started sharing, like, just my personal life and incorporating that with It Works, I saw a huge change in my business. That's whenever I went double diamond and got my bonus in March. So that was a big change for me. The John Eric thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, what is an aha moment that you have? What is just something that you have just, like, held on to, that you've just, like, you just felt like it was something that really resonated with you?
This, like, on my way to conference, my husband had called me. I had just signed him up as a distributor, like, a week before we left. So on my way to conference, my husband called me, and he said he got laid off in the oil field. He said that he was no longer going to be able to work anymore. He was self-employed with the company. He was making a lot of money, but he wasn't. They were laying him off completely, and I was freaking out. I was like, I'm about to go to a conference and spend all kind of money. We were going to Disney World, and I was freaking out. And whenever we left, whenever he announced the double good bonuses, is whenever I was like, okay, I was just diamond at the time. I was like, I gotta take this seriously. I need to stop sitting and being comfortable where I am, and I need to just work, because I told him this was like a blessing in disguise, him coming home. So I said, I want you to stay home. Ever since I've met Will, he's been on a 14 and 14 schedule, so we've always only spent half a year together. And so as soon as he was home, I was like, I'm going to go double diamond, and I'm going to get that bonus. That's $6,000 a month. That was going to completely cover all of our bills, so we wouldn't have to worry. So he said, okay, your goal is April. That's whenever we're going to start running out of money. And then I got the double diamond bonus in March. So it was like perfect timing. And then I told him, okay, I'm not stopping from there. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and that's what got me to triple, and that's what's going to get me to presidential and everything else. So that's just in my mind. I want him to stay home. So that was my big thing, the big aha moment, for sure.
I love it. I love you guys. That's awesome. You just had the will to do it. That's it. Both of you guys just decided to do it and got to work. Did not quit. You didn't make excuses. You didn't take excuses. You just did it every day. You woke up and you went to work, and you guys are going to be so excited in a couple of days when commissions post. all that hard work, because, you know, hard work pays so good in this business. We are in the perfect business, the perfect industry, the perfect time. All you gotta do is get to work. You know, you guys just talk to a lot of people. That's the only difference. You guys just were consistent and talked to a lot of people. Congratulations to you both. We love you
Congratulations! Woo!
guys.
That's so awesome.
All right, Lauren, are you ready to kick off the training part of this event?
Yes!
I'm so excited. Tonight we're going to be talking about time and money, like two of the most important things in this business. You know, whenever you're talking to a potential about this business, they want to know two things. How much time is it going to take, and how much money is it going to cost? That's all they want to know. So if you're able to help them in a way where they can see how both, you know, this business will benefit them in both ways, you know, you can work your business while your child is sleeping. You can incorporate this business as you go out to the grocery store or wherever your daily errands are. And then you can make your money right back off your initial investment. So Lauren and I are going to cover some tips for you guys, and, you know, this is stuff that you can take away tonight and incorporate in your business tomorrow. And hopefully it makes a big difference. I know it did for both of us. You know, the time you spend is so important, and where it's going to be, where you spend your time is what you're going to see the results from. So getting really focused is good. Your business is just going to prosper from it. So minutes in your day can give you more moments in your day. So, you know, something, I'll start by saying this. We should all have a day planner. Everyone should have, I know all those leaders, Lauren, Katie, Rachel, all those girls have a day planner, and they have their week schedule. They know when they have their corporate calls, their team calls, their events, when they're meeting with potentials, when the follow-ups are. You know, somebody said that they were going to check back with them on Friday. They were going to set up as a loyal customer. That's going to go in their planner. So using the planner is going to help you get some kind of structure to your business. You know, our time is money. You guys have heard that forever. So making the most out of your time is really important. You want to be effective with those minutes. If you're going to dedicate 10 minutes here or 10 minutes here, make it the most effective 10 minutes that you can. I'll throw this out there, you know. My husband and I both work from home, and you know, I brought him home with this business 2 years ago. I'm about to make my 4th year with It Works in 15 days. And, you know, the house just gets crazy. Even though we're here, we're both working, so the kids, while we're not watching them, are destroying it. Like we have 3 little mini tornadoes that like whip through the house and tear everything apart. And then we're like, I'll look up from a phone call and be like, oh my God. Like, were you watching them? I wasn't watching them. Like, how did they get on top of the fridge? You know, so, you know, we take 10 minutes, and this is good for you too, you know, because I know when you wake up as a woman, as a mom, we have a to-do list when we wake up, and it is longer than anything we can imagine. We're like, where do we even start? So we have a rule. We'll just like take 10 minutes. When somebody calls 10 minutes, we stop, and then we just go room by room and put things back where they belong, or put things back together, or whatever it is, and then we immediately go back to what we were doing. So we stop what we're doing. So if you have kids that need your attention, or laundry that you're trying to keep up with, or kitchen stuff that you're trying to keep up with, you know, take 10 minutes, even if it's 10 minutes to go outside and breathe. You know, that 10 minutes is so important for you. You have to be okay up here. You have to be, yes, you want to work. You want to pour your heart out into your business, but you also want to take time to breathe. So even if you're going to go outside and sit in the lawn chair and just breathe, do it. Be effective with it. Leave your phone inside and focus. So we're going to talk about that tonight.
I know that you got us, Jessica, really helped, Addicted to Busy.
Yes.
That was really good.
That's right. You know, I forgot about that book. I wonder where it is. Maybe I can, hold on, let me see if I grab it.
She got us a book when we came to stay. Oh my gosh, yes, it's just so good.
I can't stand up. I have like cheetah pajama pants on.
okay.
But
But
I was
yeah,
like,
that's a really good book to check out. Who wrote it? I forget.
um, I'll get it for you in a second. You guys, that book was amazing.
Yes.
That book
Yes.
changed my business
Yes.
because we should be taking, it talks about having a day of rest.
Mhm.
And, I felt guilty about taking time for me. I felt guilty about, if it wasn't building my business, I felt guilty about
Yep.
it. I felt like if I was doing something else, whether it was laundry or something, I was like, I should be building my business. If I was laying out by the pool, I was like, I should be working, or I should, and really, that's not true. You'll be more effective in your business if you're taking time with your kids, taking time for spiritual growth or whatever, your quiet time is, taking time to be with your spouse, taking time, that focus time. So you want to separate all that and then have one day really where you just breathe, take a break from it, take a step back, leave the phone on airplane mode for a little while, and enjoy life, enjoy why you're doing this. But that Addicted to Busy really gave me the approval, which I needed, somebody to say, it's okay for you to rest. It's
Yes.
okay for you to take a break.
Yeah. Because I feel like as a leader too, especially, I mean, if I were in your position, I would feel like I need to be on all the time. I need to be on it all the time because I want to set a good example for my team. I want to set a good example for, my distributors, for everybody else, who's watching, if they watch you on social media. If you're out just gallivanting around at the end of the month, it's hard sometimes. So I'm very conscious about that too. But I have felt like ever since I've kind of set some hours, set some business hours truly where I am, these are the hours that I will, be on it. If I just so happen to do a little bit later, that's fine. But these are the hours that I'm going to be, on it. And then you keep those hours. Those are your business hours. And one thing that Kristen Anderson said she does is she sets all of her alarms where it's silent. So if she gets a text or if she gets a call or if she gets notifications on apps, it's all silent. But if she wants to check it, she can go in and check it. It's not disrupting her day and she's not ruled, her life isn't ruled by all the notifications on her phone. She's setting, them on silent so that when she's ready to check her phone to see what notifications she has, she's checking it. So that kind of was a good little tip too. But really quick, I want to say before we kick this off, some notes that I have are don't let your day control you, control your day. So that was a big key because I do feel like I let my day run me. Man, I just let whatever, I wake up in the morning, I have nothing to do. By 30 minutes later, I have got 20 appointments and this and that one, and this one wants me to come, and this one, and I'm going to get on a call. Even as a blue, it's very important for me too. I try to keep my calendar on my iPhone, and I have stuff set, and I will tell people I'll make an appointment. I'll make that an appointment. When can you talk? Friday at 4:30? I'm going to make that an appointment. And that way, even if you aren't and you can just remember it, that lets them know to respect your time. So that was big too. So
that is huge. And even Pam taught us that. Every message does not need a reply or a response. That, immediately. Some of them don't need a response at all. If somebody's constantly asking you questions, and the resources are available for them to find it, if you don't, just wait. Instead of replying immediately, wait a little while, give them a window of time because they'll go find the answer. That's how I am. If I ask you and you don't know, I'm usually looking up the answer while I'm waiting. So, give them time to go research it. You're creating independent distributors.
Yeah. I'll say, I don't know. I think that's on the Dropbox.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's on Product Coach,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it? And they're like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, check that out and let me know.
Yeah.
But that is not because we don't want to help them, you guys, or we don't want to help you. You know what that is? That is teaching them to find the answer for when they have a team. And that's not, I know I have a lot of people who are busy. I know I have a lot of people who are teachers, whatever. If it's a quick, hey, what's this answer? And I can answer it quickly, that's not a problem. But if it's something like, hey, does this have this ingredient in it?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? That's a great question. What does Product Coach say? And they're like, oh, I don't know. I didn't check. I'm like, yeah, check there, girl, and let me know.
It's
It's
so
just
true.
to teach them that they need to be duplicating themselves.
Yes.
One day we're going to have teams so big like Jessica, we're not going to know everybody in our team, and we're not going to be able to help them all and answer everybody's questions all the time. So we have to teach them to be an independent person. You're an independent distributor for a reason. They need to be able to find the answers to give to their team, and their team needs to find the answers to give to their team, and so on and so on and so on.
Yes. I mean, I can't stress that enough. If you take one thing from this call tonight, is to just be knowledgeable of where the answers are so you can point people in the direction. So, all right, guys, I want to go over a couple of bullet points, okay? Because this is what we should be doing weekly to build our business. Exposures and invites. So it should only take about 5 minutes a day, 2 times a week. So you should always be promoting an event. What is the next event that you are promoting? Is it a weekly wrap party at your house? Is it a monthly team meeting? Is it the corporate conference? What are you promoting? So exposures and invites, you want to really get your planner and get that focused time every day, just 5 minutes. If you really disciplined yourself just to get your schedule, just like Lauren said, and go through it and do those, have focused exposure time, focused invites, you would be so much more productive than having a full day with really no structure, because you're kind of going to be all over the place. So what are you promoting? If you don't have something that you're promoting, an event that you're promoting right now, write that, circle it, star, highlight it. You need to have something that you're recruiting to. What are you building to? When I first started this business, I would meet every Saturday morning at a Copeland's Cheesecake Factory in New Orleans, and it didn't matter if it was 5 or 6 people. We would invite, and every weekend we were inviting until we got distributors in different areas. And then we set up more locations, and we were inviting. And then, so our team continued to grow. You want to be doing the same thing. If you are a distributor and you have no one under you, that is even more reason to set up something for yourself.
Yeah.
A Monday night event. That way, when you go out during the week and you're blitzing and talking to people, and then you get that follow-up phone call, and that girl says, hey, I want to try that body wrap. When can we get together? Say, girl, I'm having a wrap party at my house Thursday night. It's $25. Pass by. It'll take me about 60 seconds to get this wrap on you.
Yep.
So that way, you're inviting people. And you know what's going to happen? Strangers are coming in, and you're seeing other strangers excited. They have money in their hands. They're throwing it at you. They're screaming and crying because the wrap is on them, and they love it, and they're excited, and they want results, right? And they want to do this crazy wrap business with you. So the more people you are able to get to a location, share the excitement, get a feel for what we do, the faster your business will grow. And guys, there's no better time than right now to do this. I mean, when you look at your business, you have September, October, November, December, and then we go to conference. You want to be building crazy momentum in your business. What is the one thing you can do right now to change the momentum in your business and just make it go off the charts? Start a weekly event. Get with your upline, ask them when's your monthly team meeting. You want to edify your upline and get your people into those events. So exposures.
And listen, really quick, exposures too for me are just reaching out to people, messaging 10 people a day, or right now we're doing a 30-day burst, so we're actually committing to 60 to 100 people a day that we're exposing. And they actually say on average a person needs about 6 to 8 exposures, which is like hearing about it, seeing it, trying it, feeling it, whatever, before they will decide to do something with that information. Okay, 6 to 8 exposures, I think, on average, for them to decide to do something after that. So you've got to be getting this in front of them and exposing them to who we are, what we have, what we're doing, and everything about our company, so that they can make their decision, whichever way, to be a loyal customer, to be a distributor, or to do nothing. And 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's right. Yes, that's awesome. Rachael or Katie, do you guys have anything to add on that? Exposures and invites? It's pretty much got you where you are. You got momentum, right? You guys are so good. I know Katie has a Google Hangout just like this with her team every Thursday night. So it's a great way for them to get connected, add more people, give tips, help them, with the verbiage of their business.
Yeah, I make sure to do this every Thursday. Destiny actually is the one that pushed me to do it. She was like, "It's time for you to start having some team calls," and I was doing the team calls, and I wasn't knowing if like who was on it and if they were really watching, so I just decided, that the Google Hangouts would be better. So I just started doing that every Thursday. I make sure that my leaders are on because I see them at the bottom, and then I basically just depend on them to invite their teams and everything else. So that's really helped us as a team grow a lot. So for sure.
That's awesome. Get connected. We're in a network marketing business. We're networking. That means we're building relationships. So you're not only building relationships and making new friends, but you need to make sure that the relationships in your organization are strong, because you guys are going to experience some adversity, and you don't want anyone to face it alone, because that's when they fall off. That's when they stop hearing from them. That's when you stop hearing from them. So if you have somebody you haven't heard from in a while, they probably are facing a little adversity. They're getting out of their comfort zone. So reach out to them and see what you can do to help. What are they facing that you can help them through? So exposures and invites, 5 minutes. I'm going to give you the list real quick, and then we're going to go back through and talk through it. Follow up and three-way calls. About 5 minutes, two per day. Two per day, a minimum of two per day. So to give you an idea, you should be, you're talking to new people, you're, doing those exposures and invites, but yet you're getting on the phone with your upline and starting a three-way conversation, guys. Those are huge. Because now you can, Lauren and I can tell you, Lauren could be talking to a potential, and maybe they're friends, or they have they're acquaintances and have a relationship. But when Lauren gets them on the phone with me and I'm able to explain things different, the verbiage is different, my approach and tension with them is different, because it's not personal for me when we do a video call, it's going to be business. So I'm going to ask direct questions. So if you're having trouble closing, you might have trouble asking those direct questions, and those are so important to your business. So
yes. And you guys don't know everything in the beginning, so it's okay, and it shows that potential. If you're like, hey, you know what, that's a great question. I'm brand new. I'm just getting started with this. Let me get Lauren on the phone. She's been doing it for 3 years, girl. She can answer all your questions. Don't even ask. Click over. Add me in. Next thing you know, we're all three on the phone. Okay, I got her on the line. Awesome, Lauren. Yeah, she just wanted to know about this. And then I come in and I'm, whatever, I'm excited. She doesn't even know. But I'm able to answer these questions. And then this girl, this potential, is thinking, okay, Jessica just got her friend on the phone to start talking to me. This girl can talk to my friends, and help me make money. It's just helping them see that this is duplicatable. They don't have to know everything. You're brand new. You're getting started, and somebody else is getting on calls and helping you. That person can help them too.
Yep, and there you go. It's another duplicatable system. Something simple that they can duplicate. Anybody can.
So 2 calls a day.
Conference call, yes. So 2 calls a day. Webinar conference calls. What do we get? You have a team call. Lauren, you guys have a weekly team call. You jump on Mel's call. We have, our corporate family call. Sunday night's only 20 minutes, and it's really late. It's after the kids go to bed. Anyway.
Yeah, and then what they say normally to do is, especially in the beginning, because I'm all in, okay? I'm a lifer. I want every knowledge, like every little nugget I can possibly get. I will seek out people's team calls and be like, can I get on it? Because I just love soaking up any kind of knowledge or learning from any kind of leader in the company. But one thing that I for new people, it is hard in the beginning, and you're not sure about what we all are about. You haven't drank all the Kool-Aid yet. And so pick which call you think will best benefit that new person, or give them the option. Hey, Sunday nights our corporate call kind of goes over the week, but Monday nights are where some really inspirational stories are, and you can hear some people that you may relate to. Give them some options, or just choose for them. Hey, our team call is going to be really good. It's for newbie to Ruby this month. That's going to be a better call for you to probably plug into. Get them to try to maybe pick one or maybe 2 that are just really important, that are really going to benefit them, instead of bombarding them with, hey, we've got this call, this call, this call, we're going to get on this call, coaching call, new call, diamond call, everybody's calls. maybe just pick one or two for the new person that's brand new, and that will best help them, instead of, we're excited, we're all in, we want to be on every call, but for the new person, they may just need to ease into that and figure out which calls they, think is best for them.
Right. Yeah, our team pages are a great place to find all those resources of what calls are happening. But just like Lauren said, if you have a brand new person, a brand new mommy that said she could only do, work this business an hour a day for the week, only 5 hours for the whole week, we can't be bombarding them with stuff. So, I think a lot of times in this business we say, because we want people, we want them to see this opportunity, to see what it could do, and we are so committed. We're so committed, and then we show them, the opportunity. We say that they can only work a couple hours a week and still see success if they're putting in that focused time. And yet, after they join, just like Lauren said, we will bombard them with all this stuff, and we set the expectations too high. And I've done a couple of coaching calls since we got back, asking those questions. If you're frustrated with a new distributor, are your expectations too high?
Yes, because they're part-time.
They're part-time.
Part-time. They just want to do this on the side, a few hours. And we've told them, oh, yeah, you can be part-time, girl. The next thing we know, we're like, well, are you going to come to the meeting Thursday? Well, we've got a one-team, one mission. And then you're going to come to the thing afterwards. And are you going to be there? Are you going to be on the call? Are you going to do this? Well, why not? I don't understand. And they're like, whoa, wait a minute. I thought we were part-time here, girl. What is happening? So just... But I know why we do it, because we care, we're excited, we are ready to just change everybody's lives out there.
Yeah.
So, you got to tell them, look, I'm just excited, I'm sorry, let's pick a couple of things that are most important to you, and let's get you plugged into those.
Awesome.
Okay, what's next?
Personal development. How huge is that?
Oh, yes.
You got to put good in to get good out.
Yep.
So what are you reading? What are you listening to? Are you taking quiet time in the morning to get focused on your day? Are you like opening your eyes and your cell phone's in your hand and you're like, Facebook? Don't do that. Have time in the morning for you to breathe, walk outside, hug your kids before you jump into your business. Have a window of time. Your business should open and close. So if your business opens at 9 after the kids are gone, put your phone on airplane mode until they're gone. All your kids, just like when you're with your spouse and he's on his phone and you're like, what are you doing? You're watching a video. What are you watching? I'm watching a video. I know you're watching a video. What is it? So y'all, phones are so distracting. And we feel, and even if you're with your girlfriend or if you're at lunch or something and they're on their phone, like that is time they are taking away from you and you want their attention. Yes. So why would our kids or our spouse feel any different? So we need to be conscious of that in the morning. So personal development, setting that schedule, having that time in the morning for you to get focused. So you're putting good stuff in, and that way, and really the reason why we have to fill our cup up is because we need to be able to fill someone else's. Yes. If you're not putting good stuff in, when someone's complaining to you, you know what you're going to do? You're going to complain with them. Right?
True. Yeah, so one thing that I've been doing is I've been putting my phone on, because if you have an iPhone, you can do those like sleepy time hours or like nighttime hours or something, where it's like you'll still get notifications and you can still actually get phone calls if somebody calls you twice within 5 minutes of each other. Like if it's like an emergency and they're trying to call you. It'll actually allow that to come through, but any other notifications won't make any noise on your phone. And so I set that for my business hours from, whatever time. I stay up late, so I keep it open pretty late until about 11 p.m. or midnight. And then after that, I have my hours set till 9 or 10 a.m. I'm a late riser. So that helps me be able to, if I look at my phone at night or in the morning before the alarm goes up and allows notifications again, that's fine, but that helps. And then another thing too, Pam, said that, you have to set those hours, and then you have to just maximize, the time during the day and just keep that simple,
okay? Whenever you're off your phone, keep that that is your, okay, text quick back, okay, we're done. And one thing that she said to Melody that stuck with me, y'all, is the people that you're with, like right then, are there with you for a reason. And it is rude to them for you to be on your phone with someone else when someone there is in person with you, you know what I mean? And they're looking forward to spending time with you and being with you, and you're distracted. I know we work our businesses from our phones. I'm the worst at this. I'm addicted. I don't have like a husband or a family or anybody. It's just me all the time. So I'm addicted to just being, on my phone. Whoops, dropped it.
I thought you were falling.
Yeah, I know. I have my phone set up, ghetto rigged. Okay, but yeah, Pam said, people are around you and they want to be with you for a reason. So you've got to respect their time, and and also you don't want it to make it seem like you just have to be on your phone all the time. Especially if you're around other people, they're never going to want to join your business if you're crazy, on your phone, addicted to being busy all the time person anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, I dropped you.
I love it. Those are good tips. Here's a couple of tips on time control. Control your time. Don't let your time control you.
Yes.
And if you're like me, I could do a much better job of controlling my time. And the reason why I know that I'm not managing it well is because I'm like, oh my God, I'm late. I'm running out the door. So allowing yourself windows of time. And I think a big part of that is learning to say no. You have to say, you can't commit to everything, so if it's not going to be like an income producing activity, or it's not going to add memories to your family, sometimes we just have to say no. We can't do it. Don't stretch yourself so thin that you're exhausted. So some of you allow your organizations to dictate your day. That goes back to what Lauren was saying. Point them. Sometimes they don't need an immediate response. Not everybody needs a reply right now. And I always look at my phone. I'm like, I don't want to swipe it open because they're gonna see I swiped it open. It says read.
They feel a disturbance.
So funny. So it goes back to a little bit what you said. Don't wake up with your phone in your hand. Don't allow the time for yourself. Have your time. Put yourself first. Women, if you do not put yourself first, no one else will. We put our kids first. We put our husband first. We put, our business first. If we don't take time for us, no one is going to take time for us. That is huge. We need to be very disciplined with that now, so it'll become a habit, and we will be at peace. So make sure you're starting that.
And I liked the one, make sacrifices, not mistakes. That is huge, you guys. You do want to sacrifice TV time or, whatever, stuff like that is, but you don't want to make a mistake of not being at the school, play or the soccer game or the whatever. You want to make a sacrifice and give up some of the things that, are not really income producing or life contributing, things. But we don't want to make a mistake of not being there for our kids or for our families or our, husbands or whatever. We want to give up the things that are not. And this brings me to a good point that we talked about, which was work while you're working. Mm-hmm. Make it be an actual income producing activity. Because I know you're like me. Okay, 2 things sucker me in: Facebook and PNGs. Okay, if you guys have ever heard my speech about PNGs, they are time suckers. Oh my gosh. Lighty Lighter taught us how to do PNGs like she does. And I'm telling you, the first night, me and my distributor Megan, we were up until 3 a.m. like, one more PNG, a flower PNG, tree, diamond, wraps, cash, dividing gel, PNGs, ah! I mean, we were just so suckered into a black hole of PNGs. But you guys, that's not bringing any. What customers did I sign up? Who did I expose to my business? Who did I get on a 3-way call? Who did I wrap? No one. So you guys need to be intentional when you're, sitting there doing stuff on Facebook. Ask yourself truly, is this income producing? Am I networking with people and making connections, or am I just, Facebook creeping? whatever you are doing, make sure it is truly an income producing activity and you are really, truly going to benefit from that action. I'm about to drop you again.
All right, guys, we're getting to our hour mark here, so we have to wrap this up. I'm going to leave you just with a couple of things, and I think this is really, really big. And then we'll kind of go around and kind of give a tip on time. We say, schedule your your time for, following up and quiet time, all this kind of stuff. Schedule a family night. Make sure that is on your planner, that you have a game night with the kids or a date night with your hubby. Have time, uninterrupted time where your phone is in another room, you don't even know where it is, and spend some time with your family and make that a family tradition. Try to be as consistent with that as you can. And then we can pass it on and end this. But show people how you can make money with a little bit of time, and they will run with it. So, I get asked, a lot of people, I'm sure a lot, actually, all of you get asked this question when you're talking to someone about the business. How much time do you work it? How much time do you put into this? Because they don't want it to take up all their time. They want freedom. We're getting into this. People will join this because they don't want a boss. They don't want a schedule. They don't want this commitment. And they're thinking they can do this and have the time freedom. So how can you show them just a little bit a day? And I think you guys do a great job of that with your post.
How can you show them what? What's the last thing you said? Just a little bit of.
You're successful in this business with a little bit of time. Like, it does not take up a lot of your time. Like, you guys, you still have time to spend with Liam and Will. You guys are out doing stuff, and you're expecting another baby. So I mean, you're tired, right? I mean, there's lots of stuff that's happening that a lot of people don't see, and they think that you're working this business.
Yeah. Whenever I know that I'm going, like, Tuesdays or date nights. So whenever I know that I'm going to be, like, on a date night, or if I have, like, a wedding to go to or a birthday party, or if I know that I'm just straight up tired and I'm going to sleep all day because this pregnancy is, like, so bad, I have the Buffer app, which is the same thing as Hootsuite. And I just post. Like, I make sure that I have a post at least every hour and a half to 2 hours, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook. And I basically just message everyone at night. So whenever my husband's asleep, whenever Liam's asleep, that's like my time whenever, because I stay up late anyway, that's my time whenever I answer people's questions. So I'll get back to them at night. So, but it may look like I'm working all day, every day, but, and sometimes I am, but a lot of the times I like to spend like with my family. So I'll use Buffer a few times a week, and then a few times a week while like Will's go and do something and Liam's at school, I'll actually be on my phone working all day. So that's how I do it.
That's a great tip. I mean, now that we have apps that kind of cover our backs, we can be doing stuff. We can set it up, put in your schedule, focus time, and set up those posts, and then you have the freedom to spend time with your family. It's awesome. What about you, Rachel? Girl.
I mean, I don't have any kids. I'm about to get married. I have a dog. I work at Bass Pro once a week just to keep a 40% off discount there. I post all day long. I always have my phone. Just like Lauren said, gosh, I'm terrible with it. Dylan, even last night after I went presidential, Dylan's like, are you trying to go ambassador last month? Oh, did I go out? Am I still here? Okay, my phone just showed 10% battery, so I thought it kicked me off. But he said, are you trying to go ambassador next month? Will you put your phone away? And I was like, oh, man, I've been, like, just so focused for 2 days. And I'm like, look, you got to know the end of the month. It's crazy. The 30th and the 31st every month, it's crazy. But what I've told my team to do is, and I've posted in our team page, I have, like, a Fat Fighter post saved in the note section in my phone. I have the Ruby bonus post. I have, like, a ThermoFit post. The few posts that have been made recently with all the emojis in it, and I save all those in my phone. So if I want to hurry and go and post this, I just Fat Fighter post, copy paste into my status bar. And so, you know, like all the teachers, they're like, well, I don't have time. And I'm like, look, here's everything. Save all this in your phone. You have a 10-minute break. You just go copy and paste it on your Facebook real quick. And that's helped a lot of people. So that's what I've been trying to get everybody to do.
I love that, Rachel.
Yeah.
And you were able to answer that question directly. You know, they are concerned about time, and you provided a way for them to have time freedom. It's exactly what people are wanting. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I just tell them, look, this is what I do. I say, I have everything that you need. You sign up as a distributor, I will send you, if people ask you questions, I have it all saved in my phone. And I posted in the NOLA page too before, like I just have like all the videos saved. So if someone asks me a question, I already have it. I go copy and paste it. You know, it's all just really quick. So that's just what I use to tell people. I have everything you need. I'll copy and paste it. You copy and paste it. You'll be good. You know, really quick.
Awesome. I love it. All right, Lauren. What you got for us?
Well, I don't have a family, like I don't have a husband or kids either yet.
So you're addicted to your phone like me, okay?
Yes, I am. It's just me all the time, so it's just hard, and my puppies don't really seem to mind very much if I'm on my phone or not. But I will say this, you know, I have been better, especially since last year, about when I really am in a moment and in a memory with my family and with the people that I'm, you know, spending time with. I really do try to be very conscious of, you know, yes, I'm building a huge team, or yes, I'm trying to push and promote, but these people are, you know, the people that truly love and care for me, and that will always be there for me no matter what. I have to show them the respect that they deserve, and spend this time with them and have fun and enjoy this moment, you know, and not just, you know, a lot of times, even when I'm enjoying a moment, I'm putting it on Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, you know, I'm like wanting to capture this moment on social media. But I'm just trying to just, you know, be more intentional of just letting that go and just being in that moment. I do a lot of shortcuts on my cell phone as well. I copy and paste to people because I do have a lot of people that are new and they're like, what do I say about this? What do I say about this? You know, and so I do try to screenshot, you know, some things and save it and send those and send a post, you know, that they can post and put it in our team page. And if somebody asks a question or what it is, I know where that post is and I tag their name in it. You know, then they can see this is, you know, pick out whatever they want from that. But, you know, some of the notes that we have are, you guys, a lot of times people, you know, it's not really that they don't have the time for this business. It's that they don't know how to use that time. You know what I mean? They don't know how to manage everything and use the time that the meaningless times where they're just watching TV or doing something not that productive towards, you know, maybe posting a little bit. Then instead of during an important moment, you know, their kid's ball game or, you know what I mean, whatever. You know, so just kind of work it, put it into your life whenever you think is best. But try to think, you know, is this really a time that I can give up? You know, and then it really, like Jessica said earlier, it really is just a few minutes a day of working this business can add so many extra moments to your family's life later on, because you will just sacrifice a little bit of time now and you won't have to sacrifice any time later.
I love it. That's awesome. I mean, we really can't add anything else to this. You guys are incredible. I hope everyone benefited from this video. We're going to be posting these, hosting these events for the next couple of weeks to give you guys more information, more tips, more stuff to stretch you. You know, we want your business, and we want to try to give you as much perspective as possible so you can take it all, and then you can apply it to your business in a way that works for you. Not everything is going to work for you. You might have a system that works for you. Stick with it. But we just want to give you ideas. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you, Rachel, Katie, and Lauren, for jumping on. This was fun. I love seeing your faces. I miss all of you so much.
I know. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you, girl. You're awesome, Lauren.
Awesome. Lauren, seriously, y'all need to go follow these girls on social media. They are awesome.
I love following them. Seriously, those two are the best to follow ever. Like the funniest and the most like. awesome, like super inspirational. I love following both of them. I've been following their journey for a while, and they're super amazing women and leaders. And I'm so blessed to be a part of. I always crash you guys' parties. They're like, hey, how are you getting on this cruise? I'm like, no big deal.
They're on our team, so that's what I feel like.
I know.
That's
Right?
what it's friendships.
Yeah.
We get to pick who we want to spend our time with.
Yes.
How awesome is that?
Yes.
And we want to spend our time with you, Lauren, because you're awesome.
Lauren, you're going back to Vegas, right, in a couple weeks?
Yes, girl.
Yeah?
Yes. I'm gonna be there.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Hey guys, thank
Bye.
you so much for letting me be on.
Later.
I hope this helps. Have a good night.
Bye.